sorry for how things turned out, but I never heard him say that he was sorry for his own actions. Not once if I recall hearing those things.
The murder of 5 children, 11 years of age or younger. Now recommend to the court that he is sentenced to death.
They say I am evil and a monster. They're right.
He is the worst of the worst.
This is Anthony Kirkland, who's facing 4 murder charges in Cincinnati, Ohio. Between the years of 2006 and 2009, Kirkland kidnapped, assaulted, and strangled 4 women, including 2 young teenagers, before setting their bodies on fire to hide the evidence. For years, Kirkland got away, until DNA evidence connected him with the murder of his last victim, 13-year-old Esme Kenny.
Punched on her, she tried to fight back, but she had fighting a grown man. And he got the best of her and drug her in the woods, raped her, and set her body on fire.
Kirkland claimed he was remorseful, but the public had their doubts.
Apologize for the happenings.
Sir, are you a monster?
If we've seen any human being born as a monster, something had to make an individual the way that they are. And I think that's what needs to be questioned.
Kirkland acted tough and emotionless. That is, until he realized he could face the death penalty. This was his reaction to the news.
4 aggravated murder.
After that, Kirkland had a suspicious change of heart.
They say I am evil and a monster. They're right.
Not only did he admit to the killings, he begged the jury for mercy.
I could not stop the rage and the anger. And make the bad Anthony go away. I do not blame you if you kill me. I don't deserve to live, but please spare my life.
His confession sent chills down the jury's spines, but would they listen to his plea? This is the moment Kirkland learned his sentence.
We therefore unanimously find that the sentence of death should be imposed upon Anthony Kirkland. It's signed by all 12 jurors, including the foreperson.
Kirkland got 4 death penalties, 1 for each victim.
I've tried 4 serial killers in my life. He is the worst of the worst. And he cannot be killed by the state of Ohio soon enough for me.
The public was pleased with his sentence, and so were the victims' families.
You want to see him die?
Mm-hmm.
Kirkland begged for the jury's mercy, but the next defendant's reaction is somehow even scarier.
This court finds that death is the only appropriate penalty for the defendant.
Smith's demeanor seemed relaxed. He stood and nodded at jurors when introduced, and during breaks he smiled and chatted with his attorneys.
This is Donald Smith, who's charged with battery and first-degree murder in Jacksonville, Florida. In 2013, Rain Periwinkle made a 911 call from the Walmart parking lot.
I met a man today at Dollar General. He saw that I was struggling to buy them some clothes. He drove us here to buy us some clothes, and the only reason I went with him because she said his wife was going to be here.
57-year-old Donald Smith met the family at a Dollar General and offered to do them a good deed, to use his $100 Walmart gift card on clothes for Rain's children.
He said his name is Dawn. He said he was supposed to meet his wife here, and his wife never showed up, and I couldn't figure out why. His wife didn't even show up at Dollar General.
Rain got into his van with her children and went to Walmart. But as she watched her children shop, Smith pulled aside 8-year-old Cherish and asked if she would like some food. Unaware of the impending danger, she left with him, never to be seen again.
I had this cart full of clothes that he said he was going to pay for with a $100 gift card, and I had a bad feeling. I thought, well, I feel like pinching myself because this is too good to be true. So I got to the checkout. He's not here. He isn't here. Now I'm hoping he's not looking her right now.
The police put out an Amber Alert, but the entire night passed before they found a clue.
Hi, we're calling about a suspicious van over here, a white van.
A witness called saying she'd seen a suspicious van parked at the back of a church parking lot that morning.
All right, and you said it's now gone? Yes, ma'am.
But you think he may have, just in case he might have dumped something?
Right, we don't know, but just in case, it looked suspicious because it was all the way to the back.
When police arrived, they found Cherish's body. It showed signs of assault and strangulation. Hours later, the police found Smith driving down the highway.
Step out of the vehicle. Face away from us. Keep your hands in the air. Stop.
Smith was arrested. To no one's surprise, he claimed they had the wrong guy. But soon enough, he opened up. He admitted to kidnapping and assaulting her, but what he said next made their blood run cold. Smith acknowledged his twisted desires, but he just didn't care.
Never be able to work through all this. Never. I'll never be okay. So rather than spend the rest of my life being humiliated by myself, telling all this crap in my head, I might as well just die with it. Easier to just die with it because I'll probably never get through it anyway. That's what my brain's telling me.
Smith confessed to his attorney that he preferred the death sentence, but it wasn't up to him. It was up to the judge. This is the moment he learned his sentence.
The first-degree murder was especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel. The first-degree murder was committed in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner. Accordingly, this court finds that death is the only appropriate penalty for the defendant, given the highly egregious nature of this crime.
Smith accepted his sentence with chilling indifference, but in this next case, the defendant can't seem to get enough of life behind bars.
Never heard him say that he was sorry for his own actions. Not once. I am sentencing the defendant to death.
This is Thomas Knuff, who's charged with aggravated murder, aggravated robbery, and kidnapping in Parma Heights, Ohio. Thomas Knuff wasn't even out of prison for a month before targeting the home of John Mann and Regina Capobianco. The couple had been pen pals with Knuff while in prison and even picked him up on his release date a month prior. Police arrived for a wellness check after the couple's friends hadn't heard from them, and that's when they discovered their bodies. Knuff was arrested but admitted no guilt. He showed no emotion, but the judge showed enough emotion for the both of them.
Bodies rolled into carpet, maggots. I needed Vicks Vapo Rub to walk through that house on that crime scene. It is unlike something that you couldn't even imagine in a movie. It was really the most disturbing fact pattern.